Okay, let's look at making character speak. And we looked at this page in Preston Blair's book last time. So let's expand on it. And we've got a simplistic head here with the mouth closed. And let's see the next drawing. We start with that. That's an A mouth or closed mouth. And let's say we want to go to a mouth that's all the way open. So what we do is we narrow his head because we're stretching his head down to have that open mouth. We're going to leave his eyebrows pretty much where they are, leave his eyes where they are. His nose, though, is going to stretch down just a little bit. And his mouth will come up here and down like this. And his lower lip here. And we would see his teeth, maybe his lower teeth, and his tongue. In full animation, we might move his eyebrows up or down, depending on, oh, looks like I did move him up. And that's going, hey, 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 hey. So the in-between drawings to get there we might use just one in-between to get there. And that would be here. So I think that and then we would go halfway. And just see his tongue. Fill that in. Eyes like this. And now the shape of his head, we need to in between that, so it goes here and here. Like that. So it goes here, here, and there. And let's take those off the pegs, put them down. And there's 1, 2, 3. Then we would need a mouth in between this and this. And that mouth would come here. And the shape of the head is a bit more round because it's closer to the start point, the A mouth. And then we would take this off and go here to here, go like that to that. And that. And then finally, so now we have all 4 drawings. Like this, here, a little bit open, B, C, and D. And that's how you would in between the mouths. You start with a closed mouth, go to all the way open, and then add the halfway one, and then go half of that. So your chart would be like this. If this is 1 or A, because it's a closed mouth, and this is 4 or D, all the way open mouth, your chart halfway is C, which would be 3, and half of that is B, number 2. So you would do this to this, and then this to this, showing that 3 is halfway between 1 and 4, and 2 is halfway between 1 and 3. That's how you figure out your mouth positions, going from closed to all the way open. So there's an easy exercise for you to try. I guess we can do one more. So I have 2 sheets of paper. Yes. So this mouth would be, actually wouldn't, well, I can leave those down. This mouth would be the ooh mouth. That is to say F. And the F mouth, as we said, is when he goes, ooh. Like this. And there's an in-between there. This would be 6 or F. The in-between, no, that shouldn't be that. That should be, this should say 3. The in-between is E mouth, which is 5. So The E mouth is an in-between from C to F. And we put an E here and a 5 here. And then let's see how it in-betweens. We start with C mouth, E mouth, F mouth. That way you're not popping from that to that. It eases into it with the C, or it eases out from this to this with that in between. So it goes here, here, and here, or here to here. So those are our 6 basic mouth poses. And until next time, keep drawing and keep having fun.